Alrighty guys, Jess here. Welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we're jumping back in with the Los Santos County Sheriff's Office, jumping back in with Akari Izado, going to be using one of the retro cruisers. Can't remember which one this is, to be honest. I'm sure it'll tell us once we actually enter it and all that stuff. So, yeah, we're just starting out here in Davis, as always. Considering that this is the only station the county sheriffs actually have, unfortunately, so it do be like that sometimes. Oh well. At least they have a station, unlike the fucking highway patrol, I guess. So they got that going for them at least. But the Class A, so it's a retro to Class A. Interesting. It doesn't have any stamping on the back, so I was a little confused. But yeah, we're just going to jump right on in. We're going to set that to chest since that's what we have and all that fun stuff. And we'll just kind of jump right on in and see what happens. Be on the lookout coming out. Traffic got out and shot at an officer, injuring him. Oh boy. He seems like a swell guy. I'm going to out for him, I guess. Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, yeah, sure, these retro cars may be a little bit more unwieldy than the rest of the modern fleet, but at least these retro cars can keep up with the modern fleet, unlike the vintage vehicles that I what do you call it, retired after coming back from my vacation, because at least they can all keep up with the rest of the fleet and all that stuff, and other suspect cars and all that. They may be a slightly more unwieldy compared to the rest of them, but at least they're still usable, which the vintage ones were just borderline unusable. So, yeah. Okay, well, this guy in front of us just changed lanes in an intersection and caused a little scrape there. That's not who I want to pull over. Crap, I have to wait for that to cancel now. There we go. I want to pull this guy over. Okay. Could have slowed down a little easier there, but whatever. These are some bright rotators, though. Jesus. Normally the rotator lights aren't this big, but anyway. I'll go ahead and make contact here. Alrighty, sir. Deputy Izado with the Los Santos County Sheriff's Department. Reason for the stop today. Do you know why I stopped you today? Only thing you think is speeding. You weren't speeding, no. Whoopsies. Reason why I stopped you today is vehicle operation. I can find improper lane change in here. Reckless driving, improper passing, improper lane change. The reason why I pulled you over is that, yeah, you made an improper lane change when we're coming onto the freeway here, or freeway entrance ramp. I don't know what you'd really call this, but pretty much you made an improper lane change. Are you aware you did that? You notice, yeah, you changed lanes in the middle of an intersection and stuff like that, which you're not allowed to do. It's not safe. You alright? Okay, well, you have your license and registration and proof of insurance and all that stuff on the vehicle. I'll take my hand off my gun. Alrighty, Mr. Maria, I'll be right back with you, boss. I'll gonna take the hand off the gun since he's clearly not going to be a threat to us this time around. Alright, everything's valid here. Everything's valid here. He has a warning for hunting after hours, parking. A citation for parking near railroad tracks, and then discharging firearm from near roadway. Alrighty, let's go ahead and give him a improper lane change warning. We'll do a warning this time around. Also, I forgot to untick notice to appear, but it's just a warning, so it auto detects that and doesn't give him a court date. Alright, Mr. Maria, it's going to be a warning here for improper lane change. No citation, nothing like that. You don't have to go to court, and you don't have to keep that or anything like that. Just saying that we had this conversation. It's going to be put into the system and all that stuff. So, Just make sure you don't change lanes in an intersection and all that stuff like that in the future, alright? Alrighty, well, we're going to go ahead and leave him with that. And then he'll go off of this warning, and then we will be code 4 and back to 8 off of that. No, we actually didn't mark ourselves as unavailable to begin with. There you go.
We have an overdose civilian in...
Alright, we have a drug overdose down in... I think that looks like... No, it's past Vespucci. Alright, well, we'll head down there, code 3. Make sure they're okay and all that stuff. Get medics and all that. Alrighty, we are right around the corner from this scene here. I think there's going to be somebody flagging us down here as well, if I recall correctly. We'll just bust in through here and see if we can find any signs of this unconscious individual. It looks like it's going to be an unconscious male that we're looking for. Not back here. This is part of the story mode, I think. Like the first major shootout of the story mode, I think, minus the prologue, if I recall correctly. So again, go here again. I am not seeing this. There should be somebody. Oh! Aha! Here we are. Sneak in through here real quick and then we'll park up. Alright, let's go ahead and get EMS out here while we talk to the witness. Hey there, what's going on? I was just passing by and saw this guy laying on the ground. Is he still breathing? I don't know, but I saw some bubbles coming out of his mouth. An overdose will take care of him. Alrighty. Alright, well, you can go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you for calling us, but we'll take it from here, alright, man? Yeah. Whoa. Alright, here comes the ambulance now. I know we're supposed to administer Narcan ourselves, but I'll just get ambulance here since we have to talk to him first. We talked to the guy first, so while we talk to him, we'll let them know about this. We'll let ambulance kind of handle it, I guess. I know there's like different outcomes and stuff to do if we deliver Narcan ourselves, but eh. Alright, CPR has failed.
More like los demonios.
I guess we'll see if Narcan ourselves work.
I really need a vacation. Fucking idiot.
Let's see. Narcan has failed. Alrighty, well. I guess we have to get coroner down here, I guess.
Assistance required in,
We'll get coroner down here. We'll have them pick up the body, and then I guess we'll be, code 4 and back to Nate off of this after that.
Dispatch, we have a
Oh?
moving in.
Looks like they see the Bolo suspect. Alright, nice. Let's get air unit on that immediately then. The coroners will be fine by themselves there. We can go ahead and try responding to this. Down there before we completely lose sight, I guess. Not actually giving my air unit though. Come on, give me my air unit.
Helicopter assistance needed in Del Perro.
There's the air unit. Alright. And we lost him, although hopefully the air unit will pick him back up. Oh boy.
Backup needed in Backlot City.
Do we have visual on suspect? Here's Bobcat 4. We're en route. Herb located.
Aha! There we go. We got him again. Nice. When the AI units got him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go ahead, try to get back there. There he is. Oh my god. Oh, nice pit maneuver there. Don't think it's going to be enough, though. It is not.
Dispatch, we got a visual on the perp.
Oh my god, who came out of nowhere? Yeah, I'd probably give up after that, too. Fuck. I'd probably give up after a cop came out of nowhere from left field like that. Jesus. Alright then.
Do not resist. You're under arrest, asshole.
Bro came out of fucking nowhere and just cut across the fucking... cut across the median to absolutely swipe the front of their car right there. Jesus. Alright. Wait, is that just a police car or is that Rockford? What is this? Wait, why is Airport PD here? The fuck? We're a little bit out of jurisdiction there, I think, are ya? Also, we did find a revolver on the suspect. I did see that. I was just trying to figure out what the fuck department that was. Did we... do I have to search them again? For the, revolver to show up? Yeah, there's this... Did I walk too far away? Is that's what it is? I walked over to the other police car and they got mad at me for that. I guess we're just not being able to do that on the, on that. Okay then, cool. Guess we'll search the vehicle then, regardless of, whether it's a legal firearm or not. They might, not have a gun license, and if that's the case, then they're just gonna be charged for it anyway. Misty Sparks. Yeah, no, oh! No, that's driver license. That's driver's status, not gun permit. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and get, evading a peace officer as well as illegal firearm possession. Go ahead and do that. And then we'll get a transport out here.
Assistance required in
We'll get this thing flatbedded out of here. We'll dismiss everybody else. Everybody else can clear off out of here. Yeah, this airport PD guy is a little bit out of his jurisdiction, I think. I don't know why he got added to the pursuit. Maybe he was the initiating officer. I have no idea. But I guess we're also going to have to get this vehicle towed as well, because it kind of got struck a little bit by... I can't remember if the suspect vehicle or the police vehicle struck him, but... oh well. Either way, we'll get it towed on out of here too, since it sustained some damage, and then we'll be code 4 and Mag 10-8 off of this. Alrighty guys, well I apologize for the sudden transition, but GTA 5 just had a complete crash to desktop. It wasn't even a Rage plugin crash. I cleared off of that call, went to turn the corner, and the game just completely closed out on me. Not even not an LSPDFR crash, not even a rage plugin hook crash. So I don't know what the fuck happened there. And I just noticed the time on this episode, so I'm just not even gonna bother setting all that stuff back up, and I'm just going to end the episode here. So no court cases or anything like that, which I don't think I've done court cases in a couple episodes, at the very least. So I have to do some catching up on that when I can actually end a fucking episode normally. That'd be fucking nice. However, that's going to call it here for the day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, I guess.